Hello, everyone. My name is Deborah Wade, and I am with Wade's Lawn Service. And I'm just sitting at home to this evening, just just thinking about tomorrow and how I have a networking meeting that I'm going to tomorrow. And I just wanted to just talk to you, those of you who have businesses, and those of you who aspire to have businesses or you aspire to do better in the businesses that you have. Just want to encourage you to network. Networking is so very important because what that does is it gives you an opportunity to get around people who may need to use your products or your services. And I've been networking now for over 20 plus years with the chambers of commerce and just the different networking groups that I've attended. And I tell you, it's done very well for us. It's worked out well. We've met lots of people, and we have developed relationships over the period of those years with people that we're still connected with some way, somehow, even today. And just want to tell you that when you go into these networking meetings, you may feel like, oh my, well, I'm not the kind of person that just gets out and just talks to everybody, just off the cuff. I'm more of an introvert, not necessarily an extrovert. And so I'm not comfortable going to a networking meeting like that and all. Maybe some people can do it, but I can't. Well, if you're like that and you're not really an extrovert and you're not really comfortable with just going out and talking to people, take someone with you. Take someone with you and just force yourself to kind of get outside of yourself and just network. Just ask someone, how are you today? Just shake their hands. Well, what do you do? What is your business, or what products or service do you offer? And start talking to them. And it's easy. I mean, once you start talking to that first person, it breaks the ice, and I guarantee you'll be able to talk to so many other people that'll be in that networking event. I tell you, I guarantee you. So, what are the important things you think when you go to a networking meeting? Well, one thing is when you go to a networking meeting, don't just go to the networking meeting with the intention of, let me just see how many cards I can pass out to everybody that comes across my path. Let me just see how many people I can tell that I'm Wade's Lawn Service and my phone number is this and we offer that, this and that. No, that's not the way to go about it. The best way to go about going to a networking meeting and getting the most out of that networking meeting is to go into the meeting with the intention that I am going to learn something about other people's businesses. I'm not just going to be there just talking about my own business, but I'm going to be there to learn what I can about other people's businesses and their products and their services that they offer so that I can see how I can help them as well as helping myself. Because it's something about when a person comes into a networking meeting and they just go around the room and they just, handing out cards to everybody. Just here, take my card, take my card. It's like you haven't even asked for a card, but they're just here, take my card. And we understand that we are at a networking meeting, and the reason we're at the networking meeting is to get businesses to interact with one another and all that. But just, throwing your card off on somebody, that's just not always the best approach, is what I've learned over the years, not to do that. Warm up to people, kind of, meet them and greet them and all of that, and let them ask you, do you have a card? Well, of course I have a card. And then when you pull out your cards, I always try to give them two cards because they can have one for themselves and then one to give to someone else. They can pass it along to someone else that they may come across their path and may need your products or service, and they'll just say, I'll have another card, so here you go. And then also, when you think about networking, you want to get involved with a networking group that you enjoy going to, and one that you can go to consistently, regularly, on a regular basis. Because what happens is when you get into these networking groups, you've got to be there consistently, because what that does is it develops a bond with the other people that are there, with the other networkers. And then not only that, what it does is it causes people to be able to trust you, that you're going to be there, and they trust you because they get to know you. Now, I'm speaking in terms of networking groups that are regular ongoing networking groups, and then also like your chambers of commerce and those type of organizations that have different types of meetings regularly that you can attend. Like they have ribbon cuttings, they have luncheons, they have different types of leads exchange meetings and things like that. Go to those meetings regularly so that you can get familiar with the people that are attending. And so when people begin to see you at these meetings regularly, they get to know you. And then not only that, they get to trust you, that you are a good person, that you're a person of character. And then they will entrust you with referring you to their family and friends for your product or your services to be offered to them. So that's what I've learned over a period of time. And then also, when people refer you to their family or neighbors or friends or whomever, then make sure that you follow up. Make sure that you provide that customer with a quality service, because not only is it a reflection on you as a business, but it's also a reflection on the people who referred you. And so when you're in these networking groups, you want to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. You honor your word, you keep your word, you own up to what you're supposed to do as a business, and you handle yourselves in a reputable way so that you can continue to get those referrals. Because people, like I said, they do business with people they like, and they will do business with you again and again and again if you have satisfied their need and you've done quality work. So networking is so key. It is vitally important. And don't stop networking. You may say, oh, well, I have so many customers right now, and I can't take on anything else, so should I stop networking? No, you should continue to network, because you never know when that ship could turn. So you want to continue to stay out there. You want to continue to network, because there's so many opportunities out there. But not only that, you not only are you networking just for your own benefit, but you're networking with others so that you can see how you can help them. It's something about helping others, then in turn it comes back to you, and you're helped as well. So keep networking. And then you may say, well, oh, I don't have time to network. Well, I'm telling you, make time to network. Make time to get out into your community. Make time to become a member of your chamber of commerce in your area. Make time to do those things, because by you being a business, you really need to be intertwined in the community, and the people in the community need to know that you are one of the leaders in the community. By you having a business, being an entrepreneur, you can add so much to that community with your presence. And so it's vitally important that you network. It's vitally important that you make sure that you do it on a consistent, regular basis so that people can begin to trust you and entrust you. So I think that's all I have to say now concerning the networking, but just join a group. You don't know where to start, call your local chamber of commerce, and they can take it from there, and you can get connected and involved in so many different ways and on so many different levels, and it will just be a blessing to your business. Not only will you grow as a business by being connected with your chamber, if it's a good chamber, not only will you grow as a business, but you will also grow as a person. You will grow in so many different ways. So just want to encourage you in that. And again, my name is Deborah Wade, and I'm with Wade's Lawn Service, and I love to network. And remember, you will get out of it, networking that is, you will get out of networking what you put into it. So put a lot into it so you can get a lot out of it. And that's all that I have to say tonight. So just want to say thank you for listening, and see you next time. Signing off now.